Jim Davis, right there. I believe the new elite ate him up. Oh, buddy.
All right, guys, that was the buck I was looking for right there. That's the non-typical.
3 or 4 dudes up here above me about 80 to 90 yards feeding in the white oaks.
He was 10 yards. He came right in.
See what's on the other side. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a shot at that buck from right here.
Damn.
Hey guys, welcome to Brothers of the Woods Outdoors. I'm Jim Davis.
And I'm Dave Bunnell.
Up first this week, we're headed to Doddridge County with pro staffer Eli Gain.
Sunday afternoon here, Doddridge County on the farm. I'm in here this morning. Didn't see a whole lot. I was here yesterday and saw a really nice 10. I passed him, and after looking at the footage and looking at the pictures I got of him, I heard I shouldn't have passed that buck. He's a mature deer. And everybody showed pictures too, like, oh, you should have shot that deer. So I was sitting there this morning and he was on the other side of the hollow. I got a camera over there on a scrape and he was over at that scrape this morning at 7:30, so I know he's in the area. And he was here all afternoon, all evening yesterday, so it is a little bit warmer today. It's good, like 58. But as the day goes on, it cools off and maybe he'll get on his feet. But he was chasing does hard in here yesterday, so I just need that one dude to bring him by, because if I see him today, I'm going to take a shot at him. I'll go past him again. So right now, I've got 3 bucks right now in this area that are on my list. They're all 3 mature deer. They're 4.5-year-old bucks. The one deer, he's been a regular. I'd like to see him make it another year, but I don't know if that'll happen or not, because if I see him, he's not going to make it. But we just got settled in. I drove down in here, I had to change out the batteries and stuff, and there was already deer in here feeding it. One call got it like 20 after 1, so I mean, they're already on their feet, so hopefully I didn't bugger things up too bad going in here. These don't pay too much attention to that side by side, but we'll get settled in here, and hopefully we're in for a good afternoon. But stick with me and see if we can make it happen here at Brothers of the Woods Outdoors.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
Are you a landowner that's ever thought about selling? Give me a call today and let me and my team show you why selling at auction is your best choice. With competitive bidding, your property will bring top dollar the day you choose to sell. At Joe R. Powell Auctions, we've seen record numbers of online bidders from all 50 states. Don't limit yourself to just the local market. Auction will give you the best results on your farm or any type of real estate you own. Call 855-JOE-WILL or visit joerpowellauctions.com.
2 wheels of four, the fun starts here at RG's.
RG has a complete selection of new Yamaha ATVs and side-by-sides to get you to the hunt. Our experienced team will help you get outdoors on the model that best fits your needs today. The business office can provide you easy payments to fit your budget. RG has a fully stocked accessories to customize your ride. The fully trained service team is here to maintain your Yamaha and keep it in top running condition. RG Motorsports in Bridgeport has been serving our community for 60 years. The fun starts here at RG.
Do you want to grow bigger bucks and have a healthier deer herd? Hi, I'm Don Kaiser, owner of Grandpa's Special Mix High Protein Deer Feed. After several years of field testing, we have developed a feed that is high in protein, minerals, and vitamins. You can check our products out on www.grandpasmix.com or on Facebook at Grandpa's Special Mix Feed. If you're serious about growing big bucks, you need to give Grandpa's Special Mix a try.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Call State Farm Agent Brad Wilt at 304-873-2806 today. Hey, if you'd like to follow along with the Brothers of the Woods Outdoors team throughout the entire year, be sure to check us out on all our social media outlets. Brothers of the Woods Outdoors is brought to you by Civil and Environmental Consultants Incorporated.
That's terrible. I did something wrong. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't good. I didn't want it back. Dang it.
Alright guys, there he is. It was a long night. Hit him just a little bit back and low. When I got out of the stand to go check my air, there was a deer there I didn't see, and it spooked, and I think it jumped him up out of his bed. And from that point it was a half a mile of him just walking in solid blood. After this morning we got Dad to come out, and we picked up where I left off last night at dark and got back on him, and I figured for sure he'd go up over that hill a ways and get on that flat and bed down and be laying there this morning, but he didn't. He went clear up to the top, crossed the well pad, and started down the other side. And I think all said and done in a straight line from where I shot him to where we found him, it was like a half a mile. But he got on top of that well pad, and it was a little hard finding him blood in the grass, but we took our time and was able to track him up. And he started down over the hill, and I just walked to the edge of the bank, and I seen his rack sticking up there. But like I said, shot him last night and thought he was a little back. I went home last night, reviewed the footage after I tracked him a little ways, and definitely hit him back, as you can see. But just a great Doddridge County buck. I actually passed this buck up on Saturday. Don't know quite what I was thinking on that deal, but after I got to looking at him in the video and the pictures and stuff, I said that's a better deer than I thought, and sent a picture to a couple other people and said he was mature and I needed to shoot him. So I went back in yesterday morning, didn't see him. Went in yesterday afternoon at 4 o'clock. He came in trailing the doe and gave me a 30-yard shot, and I just didn't put the best shot on him, but made the right decision on letting him go last night. Went back in this morning and found him about 9:30. So I want to thank my dad as usual for coming out and giving me a hand. Rest of the family's in Florida, so I had a pretty good walk out there last night to get, because I walked clear off the hill. My buggy is still on top, so I probably walked a mile and a half or so back to the house. But the great end of a good story. Don't have a lot of history with this deer, but he's definitely a great Doddridge County deer, and I'm happy to put him in the back of the Ranger any day. But again, thank you, Dad, for coming out and helping me, giving me a hand tracking him up and getting him off the hill. But as always, I want to thank you for watching Brothers of the Woods Outdoors.
Man, Dave, Eli Gain with another great buck. I tell you what, he made a great decision when he saw that shot.
Hey, Jim, backing out has really paid off for us throughout the years. Hey, and up next, we're going to head to Nebraska to chase big bucks.
But up first is this week's Tip of the Week.
Hey guys, for this week's tip, we're going to join Pro Staffer Jim Davis, and he's going to discuss a few items that he carries in his backpack for emergency situations.
Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about some of the things I keep in my backpack in case of accidental injury or an emergency. Years ago when I was hunting, I used a bow saw, a little hand saw to cut a limb, and it cut through it faster than I thought, dropped down in the web of my hand, and I stripped it back, and I had a heck of a hole in my hand, and I really had nothing to take care of that injury. So basically I stuffed it full of toilet paper, put a glove on, got down out of the tree and headed to Quick Air for stitches. So it got me to thinking about some things I probably ought to carry in my pack just in case of an accidental injury. Some of those things are just the various bandages, Neosporin, some hand cleaning wipes, antiseptic wipes, Tylenol for pain relief, some gauze pads, a little roll of gauze, some tape to tape up an injury. Also got to thinking about, if I would get injured and have to stay overnight, might need a few things to make my stay a little more comfortable. So I carry a little emergency blanket, a little chunk of fire starter, a candle, and some wooden matches. And I also carry this little bit of string with me. It can be used for a splint. It can be used to help make you a shelter, or in extreme situations, it can be used as a tourniquet. What I do to make it easily packable, I'll put all this into a little food saver here and vacuum seal it. Vacuum sealing this bag helps to keep it dry, compact, and easy to pack. It never hurts to be prepared.
Now I'm Eli Gain, and that is your Joe R. Powell Auction Services Tip of the Week.
My life before the incident was great. I loved my job, I loved the things that I was doing, and now I feel like that I may not be able to return to those things due to the injuries I've sustained. Warner Law Offices has been here for me every step of the process. They're always reassuring and very informative. I would recommend Warner Law Offices to anyone.
West Virginia has mountains of potential.
I grew up in the Kanawha Valley. It's a privilege to be a West Virginian. What we've got to continue to drive in this state is that concept of hope for the future, moving not just West Virginia forward, but moving the nation forward.
West Virginia is for hope.
Hope Gas is lighting the way forward for West Virginia. Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
Call State Farm Agent Brad Wilt at 304-873-2806 today. The West Virginia Bow Hunters Association has been protecting and promoting the sport of bow hunting for 45 years. We offer members representation at DNR meetings, monitor legislation that can impact sportsmen, and support programs such as Hunters Helping the Hungry and Archery in the Schools. We provide bow hunter education for all experience levels, introduce thousands of youth to archery every year, and host an annual awards banquet with special speakers, valuable prizes, and a live auction. Please visit our website and join us in our efforts to promote bow hunting in West Virginia. Brothers of the Woods Outdoors is brought to you by Civil and Environmental Consultants Incorporated.
In the blind here. We actually moved this blind this morning after we got to hunt, just because of years of experience of hunting this farm right here, and particularly this cornfield. Whenever the deer enter, they love to go to this point right here with these cedars. I guess that's an easy escape route, plus they can eat some corn right there, but they funnel in from this far end. It's about 350 yards down there. They work their way this way, or if they come in from this side, they work their way here, and then sometimes they just pop out right here in the middle. So Jim and I talked about it. We're like, we got to get the blind right here for our best opportunity with this wind blowing 35 to 40 miles an hour. this is where we feel like we can be successful at tonight if that buck comes back tonight. We've hunted for this, I think, day number 3, and we've seen several smaller whitetails, just not the one I'm looking for. Jim and Gary, they saw one, a shooter, whenever they were hunting mule deer, and they've each tagged out on some nice mule deer. So actually, Jim and I put Gary on his mule deer this morning. We could actually see it. We got a little bit of footage of it and let Gary know where it was at. He was able to get down in there and actually make a great shot and kill that buck. So hey, my tag is the last one to be filled before we can travel back to West Virginia and get ready for gun season next week. So hopefully the good Lord brings us out one here tonight, and we can call it a wrap on Nebraska.
One time I'm looking at, they're kind of spread out along that fence out there. Okay, buddy. I think we got a wide buck coming up right now.
Okay, that's our buck then. Where is he?
Let me find him. Oh Lord, I lost him. He was coming right out of the cornfield. Where could he have went?
He's in that low dip. He'll pop up out here, JT.
I think he was out there by that machine. Definitely.
By the machine, right?
Yeah.
I'll just come over and shoot out this window then.
There, one jumped the fence right at the machine.
So they might have been on the other side of the fence when you saw him.
No, I think he was on this side of the fence, buddy. I think he had crossed the fence right there, and there's another one just jumped the fence.
Okay, they're coming. They should work their way this way. That might have been what he did last night, too.
Oh, yeah, don't move. I see him.
You do?
Yeah, I definitely see him. Where's he? Alright, please, Lord, don't let me lose him. Alright, he's about 70 yards to the right of the thing.
Of the machine?
Yeah, but he's going down the wood. I think he's coming right towards us, I think. I can't tell which way he's moving.
I can see the machine, but man, I can't see the deer.
Buddy, all I can see is his rack over top of the freaking
corn.
He looks like a shooter to me.
Okay. Let's just hope we can get a shot before it gets dark. Oh, I see him walking up way on top of the sky.
He's way out there.
Oh my God.
That's him.
My gosh, he's
crazy far away.
Man,
At least get a look at him with these.
381. He ain't coming down here.
Here, just at least get a look at him. See
He's
what you
gonna
think.
go to that top cornfield probably.
See what you think of him.
I'm ready to try to shoot him.
Well, he'll probably cross this.
He's going to, right there. But listen, dude. JD, I didn't got my glasses on to see.
No, I think he might be standing right. He's just crossing it right now.
2.1.
He just crossed that opening right now. He's already crossed.
That sucks. That just sucks. I can't shoot right there now. You see him? Yeah, dude.
I don't see him at all now.
He's right there.
Try it.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah.
I lost my glasses.
He must have went down a dip or something.
He might have, but listen. You need to hit him with that rangefinder once for me.
I gotta find him again, buddy.
Okay. Looked like he was trotting right towards us the last time. He's right there coming to the right. Still coming with the beeline right for us. Need to hit him with the rangefinder.
I think if
If it's right, I got him about 200.
200?
If I got it right.
You got the camera on him? This thing is so high.
Yeah, I got the camera on him. Tell me if you're going to shoot.
What do you think he is?
Think he is what?
Big 8? Huh? We'll shoot. Oh, he's coming again. What a corn stalk now.
He's still coming.
You hear me? Maybe he'll come right in front of us.
For more than 170 years, Burke & Herbert Bank continues to deliver service beyond expectations to our customers. With an expanded footprint from the mountains of West Virginia to the Eastern Shore and beyond, we're here for you. As a full-service community bank offering the latest digital tools and guidance, we take the time to understand your unique needs, helping you move your family, your business, and your dreams forward together. Burke & Herbert Bank.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
Are you a landowner that's ever thought about selling? Give me a call today and let me and my team show you why selling at auction is your best choice. With competitive bidding, your property will bring top dollar the day you choose to sell. At Joe R. Powell Auctions, we've seen record numbers of online bidders from all 50 states. Don't limit yourself to just the local market. Auction will give you the best results on your farm or any type of real estate you own. Call 855-JOE-WILL or visit joerpowellauctions.com.
Hey, this is Pastor Joseph Dalpees at Tri-County Worship Center, and this is 30 Seconds in the Word with Pastor Joey. I want to go to John chapter 14, verse 16 today. Jesus said, I will ask the Father, and He will give you another helper to be with you forever. The Bible calls Him the Holy Ghost. I want to remind you today that Jesus went back to heaven, but He sent us the Holy Spirit to lead us and to guide us. God bless you. Have a good day.
Brothers of the Woods Outdoors is brought to you by Civil and Environmental Consultants Incorporated and these fine sponsors. Closed captioning is brought to you by RDR Ready Mix Concrete. Dropped him.
Down, baby.
Dropped him.
I did. Big buck down,
Woo!
baby. Big buck down.
Yeah.
Big buck down. Oh, dear Lord, thank you, Jesus. I heard it hit him. Wow, you know, I tell you, JD, man, I tell you what, my heart was pounding out my throat and has been for like a minute.
I spotted him way over here and he walked clear out the other end and then started coming right back to us.
Yeah, he walked clear to the top of the hill, and you know, at one time you said he was what, 4 something you had him?
Yeah, 4 something, and he was all the way into 200 when he shot.
Yeah, and then he came in, I dialed back to 0, and he was facing us, and he walked down there, man, he locked hard on this blind, and this is the first time we've had the blind here. and the wind's blowing this little bit of stuff, and I was like, I gotta shoot him right there in the chest.
Yeah, when he locked up, he was done. He saw the blind. He said, "Hey, something ain't right."
And you know what?
You dropped him. You anchored him, baby.
I was all over him. And I was like, "Please, dear God, take a deep breath, And finally, and when it settled, man, I told Jim, I said, I think I'm gonna shoot him right there. I can't even remember. And pow! Hey, I heard it. Thump.
Congratulations! Hey, looks like we're going back to West Virginia early, baby. Nebraska, check. Three tags filled. I filled mine on the first day. Gary filled his big mule deer this morning, and David got his buck tonight.
My gosh!
Come on, let's go take a look at him before it gets dark, buddy. Congratulations!
Yeah, let's go get him.
This is gonna be a surprise buck.
Boy, the good Lord has been good to us in Nebraska, fellas.
Unbelievable.
Yes, blessed beyond what we could even dream of.
Great buck, buddy. Great buck.
Oh, my
Last minute buck.
I tell you, we wanted to head home tomorrow. You know, it's been such a special time out here. They're having a steak dinner for us tonight at the Volunteer Fire Department. The funds that we pay to hunt this ranch actually all go to the Volunteer Fire Department, Gary, and that's what's been a big part of it for us to come out here.
We feel really good about that, yeah.
Jim, you spotted this buck 460 yards away glassing. We had about 20 minutes of light left.
He was going the other way, and I thought, man, we're not going to get a shot. He went out there about as far in his cornfield as he could go, and he turned and made a beeline right for us.
I had done made adjustment. I was going to try that shot because that's all I thought we were going to get.
And I tell you what, he cut the distance in half, and then he locked up on that blind, didn't he?
Oh, when he locked up on the blind, we just moved that blind there this morning.
Yeah.
And he locked up on that blind. I told Jim, I said, I got to try to make his shot. I was breathing hard, I ain't gonna lie, and that crosshair was all over his chest, and finally it settled, and I touched one off, and
he dropped like a sack of potatoes.
Boy,
didn't
he did. And hey, Jim, you got us started off there 2 days ago.
That's right, 2 days ago, my first hunt here. I killed my first mule deer in Nebraska. Woo. I'm stuttering, I'm so excited.
And it was a good one, had a triple crown.
Had a triple crown on the top. I tell you what, I couldn't be more happy. It makes that 17-hour drive worth it, doesn't it?
Boy, you're not kidding.
And listen, Gary killed his this morning. Dave and I spotted this buck and kind of told Gary where he was. And Gary, tell us what happened, buddy.
Yeah, they said give me a general area where he was at, and I headed that way. And I spent about 2 hours just sneaking and peeking and looking over, and finally I spotted him, made a couple more moves, and got close enough, and
made the shot.
The rest is history. It's been an unbelievable couple of days here in Nebraska.
Hey, so we're going to go enjoy a steak dinner. We're going to head back to West Virginia tomorrow and get ready for rifle season there on Monday. But first and foremost, we want to thank the dear Lord above.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Wow. And we want to thank you for watching Brothers of the Woods Outdoors. Yeah, baby, big buck down.
Woo.
Man, Dave, what a great buck that was right there. What a special trip. 3 for 3 in Nebraska.
We'll never forget that hunt, JD. And up next week, first off, we have a hunt that I'm never going to forget. I'm going to be out with my dad, 81 years young. He's going to take his best buck ever. Then we're going to head to Ritchie County with Junior Pro Staff member Aiden Compton on his first self-filmed hunt.
Hey, in the meantime, be sure to follow along with us on our Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube and our Carbon TV channels where you can watch our hunts anytime.
And as always, thank you for watching Brothers of the Woods Outdoors.